for the moment, grind for the night to the morning, pounding the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done, that's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no days off, back to work when the cameras is done. Working as hard as it get, put in my name in cement, put it 100%, put it 100%. Working as hard as it get, put in my name in cement, put it 100%, put it 100%, put it 100%.
My last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. I leave it all, I leave it all. My last breath, 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 my last breath. I leave it all, I leave it all.
As we go way beyond skies and limits, and you know who we are. The shit is over,
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, great to have you with us tonight from Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And per capita, these people make as much noise for mixed martial arts as any fan base in the world, and obviously a very exciting atmosphere for the fighters.
It's a great environment for the fighters. It's a great experience for the fans. There aren't many places in the world that fighters love to compete in more than the Bell Center in Montreal.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Whoa! Do you believe that another head kick lands? Got to start raising that guard, or this is going to be the end of the fight.
You got to start raising your guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take it clean, and you cannot take it on one arm.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Well, the head kick has been his primary weapon thus far, but he doesn't telegraph it, so the opponent doesn't know if he's attacking the body, if he's going low, or if he's going to go upstairs. So
beautiful placement on that flying knee.
And now some separation. Beautiful hook. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land a lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Well, we know knees to be some of the most...
Double leg shot.
Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much. They always enjoy slams like that. These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Erceg gets up. He is back on the feet here. Under a minute now to go in round one. All right, so it has been punches and strikes.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. Oh! So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Look at that switch. Beautiful switch.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Second round underway. Backed up, changes levels now, DC. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, right to the mount. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to feel everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so the head damage continues to land, and at this point, man, gotta think the ringside physician is even getting antsy to check it out.
Oh, yeah. You could tell that they want to check it out. But hats off to his opponent, putting together a great game plan for staying on that face, making sure that when he saw the swelling start, he continued to drive him down that. I mean, when you've been hit with a shot like that, to stay scared and talk to your body.
And how much more can he take? Beautiful knee. And now some knees.
There it is again. Look at that.
Back to his feet.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more. Oh
my God!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Chilling with my shark. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then a shank that I pierced his shirt. 2016 was Dirty Sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I can't scare the heights. YT and TV, the same for radio or the TV. You ain't got no works on your CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't Tory. Mommy voted Labour, we was poorly. But I don't want you sobbing to my story. Can't made it out the trenches. Now I got a taste, it's expensive. Cartier lenses, premium plus on the Benzes. I was dead broke, I had to mend it. I wink at my shooter, he gon' send it. Follow me, it's been a rocky road. I take my dog off the leash and have a proper stroll. Honeycomb, she my pot gold. Told her if she stayed down to the end, we gon' rock and roll.
You gon' need 21 to salute me. All my friends is dead, so I'm tryna buy. I was out in the streets where the boy got bougie. Type of man, you only see a movie. Shit real when the box is deep. Well, you know about waking up in jail from a dream that make you wanna fall straight back asleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the talented Kiwi Kai Kara-France. He believes a win tonight is going to position him for a shot at the ultimate prize, that is the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship. Stylistically, he believes his power is going to rule the day here, but he certainly derives a lot of confidence from past performances against wrestlers like Askar Askarov. There is nowhere in this fight where Kai Kara-France feels unsafe. So there it is, the kickboxer successfully defends the first takedown attempt by the more balanced fighter. He said he might have to play defense early, did it well there.
Well, he's expecting the wrestler to fatigue. As the takedowns fail, he starts to get more tired. Then he will let his hands go, elbows go, knees go, and use all of his weapons to try and finish this fight.
Right on the button. Looked like that body kick got home.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Wow, what a kick! Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Kara-France.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Big power shot there. Oh, lands another hook. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Leg kick is there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Look at the turtle in that kick.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Lands a nice leg kick.
90 seconds to go in round one. Perfect execution on that teep. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Nice shot to the body there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Ball left hook to the head, it's blocked. Final seconds here. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Do you see any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see that. Oh! You heard him.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Gotta be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect him.
Cada France is able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Visibly limping here. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Cada France. Went for the inside leg kick. Huge block there. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still stand?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as he's hurting him.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
And it looks as though it will. Just a little blood, right? It's okay. It's mixed martial arts. Looks like we're going to continue, at least for now.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very clean match fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next one.
Oh, he could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye's starting to shut. Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent limping a little bit. Tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Cada France's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Inside leg kick now. Circling to his right. Good body shot there. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus. Big inside kick.
There is his hands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, nice timing on the takedown there. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in to look at that damage.
Gotta save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, ref.
He's looking.
Yeah, this is that's the end of the fight.
You knew it was done right away.
So the ringside physician has no choice but to stop the fight. The fans don't like it, but that fighter will live to fight another day. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Kai!
Well, still hard to hear ourselves in the cans after a dominant win by stoppage for him here tonight. He knew all the challenges in front of him with this kickboxer, still was able to get it done and get him out of there.
He was able to get it done, and he showed that there are different ways of fighting. You can be a fantastic kickboxer, but if you cannot defend takedowns, if you are not able to withstand the storm, you will get taken over. And that's exactly what happened tonight as this well-rounded fighter earned
You ready to fight? Ready?
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity. Now it's his mount.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Lands to the body there. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Single leg takedown.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound. Oh, huge elbow. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shavkat Nurmagomedov.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
Never follow them till they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needed any mediator. Feeling comfy, then they spot that I'm studied. They claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Having them up, it's nothing on that out. And yeah, the jobs are good and slid in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent. Nothing man are out and yeah the jobs are good and slid in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent. Swear I care about the coke, but I handle your affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off, got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man I write a practice and we are the practitioners. Never follow them cause they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Heard them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. Add them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needing any mediator. Feeling comfy, then they spot that I'm studied. They claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Add them up, it's nothing, man, are out. And yeah, the jobs are good and slid in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent.
incredibly. I do this shit competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. Fuck, that line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all the same shit. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same shit. Is this what the fuck I'm in on industry games, bitch? I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it as police and close when I say this. After every murder, no, my still stainless. I can make a dope fiend go cocaine-less, cause everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make an Einstein hole feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get started, give me a pardon. Just you can tell the people keep the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we make the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls marching.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here he is, the former M1 Global Welter. Oh, damaging knee to the head. All right, so a big takedown for him early. We kind of expected this would be the game plan, and so far, so good.
Well, he's a bit of a specialist, and he knew that he needed this fight on the floor. That's exactly what he did, and now he's got the fight where he wants it, and not only wants it, John, where he needs it to take place.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter. Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands. Block that punch.
Oh, really good with the kick to the body.
Nice punch to the head. Another punch to the head.
Oh, massive knee up top. Nice hook there by Sean Brady. Brady swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And the uppercut lands.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. He passed the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Say less.
Tired of all the fake shit, tired of all the bullshit, tired of all these focus, but they gon' do shit. Tired of all these pretty squash shit. You got a problem with me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less.
Shit, JC can tell me do it, I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the blogs, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I'm like Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up at the heat, the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches crawled up on my face, Diddy probably troll. I get a Grammy, I'm on stage with killers, how I be at show. No gimmick, I told Pooh he just like Kendrick with a shiesty flow. I used to look up to them hood legends, some prices though. Say less. I had to shop at Payless. For lawyers, you can't pay less. I can swipe off lawyers and for choppers with my Apex. Dirk ain't from the trenches. Who the fuck you really say that? Dirk ain't for his. Who the fuck you really say that?
Say less. 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 Man, what?
I ain't gotta talk about it, now I got it, look. Stylists get their style from me, I promise you. I don't want the bitch if she don't do it sloppy, yeah. We not hearing it, barbarians the big. What's rocky, her head, look sloppy. The feds on my body, cause my Cuban link so I can look her mess. For Christmas, even if it ain't no holiday, I slay. Fuck breakfast, she gon' eat me up and swallow me, I'm like, yeah. My ex bitch don't like me, but she still follow me, cause I'm lit. And my enemies shooting in the air like Hail Mary, we blitz. After all that I did, sorry baby, I don't wanna find no love and start this. Ratchet on me, ratchet right on my hip. Pass it, so little broski, he gon' empty the chest. Let Tracy McGrady, I'ma keep one up in my shit. Let it reflect the Navy on my ain't with nothing. Let's go me and Durkee, oh you know we wildin'. Word of Miami, my tag I put for serving aunties. Spin a block, sending shots, so much shots. Hit his body, you gon' think I got the monkey punch. Hold on to the shots. Some girls on the side,
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round one, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power in both hands. But at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will. But this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10. And you got to think Jack Della Maddalena has shored up that part of his game, knowing that most of these combatants are going to try to take him down. Beautiful kick to the body. Nice 1-2 there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Ankle pick.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown kick.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. There's the jab, now another for good measure. Nice job there by Rakhmonov. Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Rakhmonov gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov goes for the takedown. He misses.
Another one.
Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man.
Hook and the clinch there is good by Rakhmonov. All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
Clean left punch followed by the right.
Threw a flying knee to the head.
Rakhmonov gets tagged by that stiff jab. Trying the flying knee there. 15 seconds. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You can hit those shots like that. You don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Rakhmonov. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Punishing kick there. Rakhmonov's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. 3 minutes to go. Takedown defense holds up.
Now some separation from his press position.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the...
Landed a nasty flying knee to the head.
We might get a stoppage here. The bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight.
I'm looking down, I can see that you're clouded. No, I don't wanna be above us. We're the top of this mountain above us. There's nothing up here except me, except me. There in your eyes when you see me. I look fear straight in the eye and told her not to get up today, no lie. I look fear straight in the eye. I told her not to get up today, no lie. Oh no, I look fear straight in the eye. I can see you as I'm looking down. I can see you when I'm looking down. Fear in your eyes when you see me. That I fear in your eyes when you see me. I can see you when I'm looking down. The fear in your eyes when you see me.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast. And you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Nicely done.
This is a terrible position.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Another ground and pound strike gets home. positions right into side control. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet. Stepping over the mount here.
Two minutes to go. Oh, she's got her back. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Changes her stance.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. That was a beautiful head kick.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting that body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets long.
Quick entry to get in.
Great single. Nice.
Round one winding down here. Namajunas' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. And there's the single.
In the half guard.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter, trying to prevent the half guard also.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Oh! Massive kick to the head.
She blocked that punch.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Big knee to the body. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. When you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you got to go for blood. I know it's against her, it's not her MO to be over-aggressive, but right now it seems like it's just a matter of time before this fight can stop.
Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. Namajunas is in half guard. Nice job to target that cut and land again. Blood becoming a real factor now.
and now she's in mount.
Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick, no good. Blood dripping now from the lip. Back and forth we go. Final seconds here of round 2. Oh. She's walking out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that...
You ready to fight? Ready.
You gotta think she's gonna look to set up that overhand again. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Why fix what's not broken? Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is gonna get wider. And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Oh!
All right, so not exactly the kind of fight or approach we expected to see out of this decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Perhaps this will be the round in which she attempts to take it.
Well, you hope to see it, right? Because everything else builds off of her strongest strength. She's so good at... You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? Oh, my goodness.
Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs. Very late in the fight now, DC, and gotta think she'll be active and try to get a finish or she's gonna lose.
She's gotta be active, she's gotta be working the entire time if she's gonna win this fight.
The takedown is not there. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these, well, that swelling is getting out of control. Referee calls in the ringside physician. This could be the end of the fight, DC.
It could be, because she's really struggling with the swelling. Her eyes are all beat up, and it's really taking a toll on how she's competing.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, her coaches have called for the takedown. They want her to get those ground strikes going, but she can't ground and pound if you don't get the fight to the canvas, and at least to this point, she seems unwilling to do so.
Maybe in training camp, she didn't put the effort. Maybe she does not think she can withstand 15 minutes of a grind. You understand that when you take someone down, you got to keep them there. Is she confident? She has... I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Oh, big left.
Got to keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Got to look for the finish.
All right, nice body attack there, and damage really starting to pile up on that fighter's side.
Well, she hasn't defended it. Of course it's starting to pile up. She's getting beat up to the body. She has got to do something. She's got to be... She can't react anymore. She's got to get out ahead of these body attacks or she's going to continue to get beat up. Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Quick entry.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates her head outside to a high crotch.
Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like William. Don't play, I'll send man a box. Ain't no chicken and chips inside. Don't play my song, so you ain't got girls. Don't call me a leak if you miss this vibe. Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so nobody saw when I dipped inside. Money in the bank if I grip this mic, I'll send man a box, no rips inside. Top of the game just falling. What you gonna do in this brand new morning? Tunnel vision, but I might help you, so I didn't see when the hate was falling. Hear my style when I see them drooling. Can't be music, I play no fooling. In the background, chilling, cooling. Could have been different if I put my all in. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Man, know I'm a rhymers, any tempo, I'm a gliders. Got my white Air Ones in the boot, but I step in the rave with sliders. Some big money finders, providers, money dividers. See man grow in the game, get tired. Big flow, top bin, corners of blinders. Make money from music, that's the sound and currency talking. Ain't done much, them boys just chatter. Fans trying to work out how is he talking. My girl badder, glitz and glamour. Boot cut fit like MC Hammer. Grinding look, but it don't even matter. When I got my hair afro like Salah. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Send man a box like Dillian.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kick the door in. Yes. If you're going to open, if you're he's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He brutalized him with the fireball. This fight is supposed to be a done. Great shot from the top position.
Oh, damaging knee to the head. Yet another big knee. Oh, huge knee. Big knee there to the chest. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, don't fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, you gotta keep pressing here.
Able to get back. Another knockdown! That is it! Wow! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about your boy? I mean, that's your boy, Max Holloway. I know you're an objective observer, but to see your friend produce a knockout like that on this stage, that's heady stuff.
Yeah, it's huge for Max. It's huge to watch him continue to raise the bar in the featherweight division. He's been around for so long, but he can...
I got plenty ways. I can't let them stop the paper. Diamonds stretched up like a taper. I love me a snake in the grass, cause that mean a new pair of gators. Keeping my foot on their ass. Pile up the cheese like a grater. Heard he switched up, you a traitor. Soft serve like a waiter. Plenty ways get rich. Plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I'm in high demand. Get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100% I got plenty ways.
On my face, I got blood on my hand, I got blood on the floor, I got blood on my face. I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out, before they take me out.
Yeah, I had to make a decision, I can't let them alter my vision. You know my dogs gotta eat, so we keeping it hot in the kitchen. Yeah, do what it take for the mission, stick to the script, no revision. Look, I'ma just cut through the tension.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here he is, the youngest champion in UFC history. Another massive spot for Johnny Bones Jones. We'll see how he approaches the early going here. Nice mix of knockouts and submissions. Hard to find any sort of weakness thus far in the UFC career of one of the greatest of all time. Jones takes the center of the octagon. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on him. Oh, that's a sensitive blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt him very bad. Caught that kick there. That hook was bad.
So more output, at least in the early going. Nicely done to the body. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, the knees land again, softening up the target there.
Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output in his.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Rountree's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming.
Connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive big land. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Lands a huge flying knee.
Oh, with authority to the body. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Roundtree gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Starting to do some really significant damage. Oh, he is hurting for certain. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
What a nasty flying knee to the head.
Oh, what a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to make it look okay, but he's hurt very, very bad.
And back to his feet.
Hurt again.
His opponent still is, but probably not for long.
Not for long. Shots like this right on the chin. What a beautiful way to mix up your strikes.
Big moments on both sides in round 1. All right, so out of hand really on both sides, but no real need to stop the fight yet, but we're getting close to that point, champ.
Well, J.A., when this fight was announced, we knew they were evenly matched. Boy, these guys have really delivered.
And this is the type of the fight in which you leave a part of yourself in the octagon. Let's get you some replays from what was a very productive previous round.
You know, neither one of these guys will be the same after this experience. I love the toughness. I love how much heart they are showing, but they have got to be better defensively, because it's only going to take one to end one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC.
That hurt bad.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting?
I mean,
Jones has got his head looking for a guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Great submission defense on display.
Roundtree Jr. gets back. Just digs into the body.
Love that shot. Every part of himself is double-leg shot.
Slams him to the canvas with authority.
Oh, come on.
My brothers and sisters, make we roll another fat one. Take us back the revolution. This bad man lighter. Take us back the change of the nation. This bad man lighter. And it got me feeling insane. And it got me feeling insane, yeah. So me I want high. So I can talk to the most high. And if you know high, you know if you talk to the most high. Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place now. Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place. Anywhere I dare feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky.
In the spirit of Nkrumah Lumumba, Kente, Claude, and Kunta, the ink of an Inca, Mensa, Mansa, Musa. From Abidjan to Abuja, I could paint an ambiance over the tuba like Peter Luca. Stroke of genius, anti-neo-colonial, Broninicus, my E5 ceremonial. Selling street weed, made a fortune off the gas like BP, still in Nigeria petroleum. Thought it worked with the Egypt 80. It's like Tucson meeting Dutty Bookman, free in Haiti. Fucking power, let the people pay me. Flyer than the Igbo landing, jamming with an evil lady. Chase the devil with the Batman light. Your favorite rebel in the shadow with a black man plight. Me and Sheun go back like Vodun or Ogun, the king of Nicolapo in the afterlife.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, folks, here we go with the third and in all likelihood final meeting between future Hall of Famers Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. They met in 2012 and 2019. Poirier getting the upper hand both times.
Dustin Poirier does a great job of using his range. He's the bigger guy, so he uses his size to control Max Holloway. And the one, guillotine. Oh, it's getting deep.
Poirier's head is out. Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Like that.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Poirier's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Getting the mount here. He's got to start throwing now.
Holloway's in half guard. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he got out.
He got out. He defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Well, it's one thing to have length. It's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there. Oh, great deception to land the flying knee. Right hook to the head blocked.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice kick to the body. Big right hand from the American top team trained Dustin Poirier. So many outstanding coaches out there, not the least of which is Mike Brown, who finds himself firmly in Poirier's corner as usual here tonight.
Oh, man.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, went for the spinning kick there, telegraphed it a little bit, no good. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, huge overhand.
Nice right.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Catches the leg here and now goes for the takedown. It's there. Lands the front kick to the body. Now nice work on the feet by Dustin Poirier. Unable to connect there. And he caught the kick. The kick is there to the body. Holloway gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. This is a great fight.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good.
Oh, high kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Poirier's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the bar and be more defensively sound.
Jeez, you can hear that.
And another big kick for Max Holloway. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Poirier's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Caught the kick.